And I hate to say this, Hasan encourages people to stalk and kill MorePegasus. Here's a very uncomfortable clip of Hasan Piker, and he's been doing this for a while, by the way. Hasan is egging on his Singaporean fans to make a citizen's arrest of Pegasus after accusing him of slander, defamation, stalking, cyber stalking, mass harassment, criminality, racism, etc. So essentially, what Hasan Piker is doing is he is encouraging his fans to find people in real life to stalk and harass, or worse, do something awful to them. And I know this because Hasan has done that to me before. Mizkif has done this to me. Yes, I shit you not. Mizkif got a guy to follow me in real life and take photos of me unbeknownst to me. Incredibly fucking weird. The content creator space is becoming increasingly more deranged, and a large part of that is due to Hasan Piker's lack of punishment for telling people, hey, go find this guy that I don't like and do bad things to him. When this guy, Hasan Piker, defames, slanders, threatens, harasses people, or worse, beats his dog, shots his dog, calls a wellness check on his girlfriend, goes to a brothel with children at it.
Can you, just a regular, ordinary person, actually make an arrest? Under Singapore law, yes, you could make a citizen's arrest, but only under extremely specific conditions. It's called an arrest by a private person, and here's when it's legal.
And the reason why Hasan Piker is excited about this is because there's this legendary series by an incredible content creator by the name of Pegasus and his channel More Sus or MorePegasus. Either one pulls it up. You should go subscribe. He's a great guy. And he wants MorePegasus to be arrested just because he speaks the truth about Hasan Piker. And that's all he does. And so what he'll do is he will signal boost tweets. And if you watch all of my coverage on Hasan Piker, you'll notice this. He signal boosts deranged schizophrenic accounts with 1 like or 2 likes and boost it by retweeting it to feign accountability for anything that comes after. I want to remind you, he also signal boosted one of the most deranged content creators in the sphere called Bad Empanada. And then Bad Empanada got so out of control, Hasan Piker had to denounce him, even though without Hasan Piker, Bad Empanada would have never existed.
Is if you personally witness the crime taking place, and 2 is if the crime is serious and is called an arrestable and non-bailable offense. This includes things such as robbery, rape, kidnapping, causing grievous hurt with a weapon. There are also special cases where you can act if the crime is committed against you or your property. But
so I want to remind you, Hasan Piker is encouraging his audience to detain, grapple, constrict MorePegasus because he made a YouTube video on him. This guy is saying you can do it for rape, murder, robbery. Hasan Piker is greenlighting his audience to go and find MorePegasus, detain, restrain, constrict, or attack him because he made YouTube videos on Hasan Piker where he quotes what Hasan Piker is saying. I love Pegasus, bro. He reminds me to hate Hasan and the internet every day. Same, it's great.
Only if the offender refuses to give a valid name.
This guy's out of his fucking mind.
Details. Another situation is if a person is wanted under a warrant of arrest, but is in hiding. In that situation, a private citizen may be allowed to help and arrest them. But here's what you must know. You cannot use excessive force. If the offender is seriously hurt, even if you've done this unintentionally, you yourself could face serious legal consequences, including prosecution. A real case happened in the past involving members of the public who detained a person who was...
Can I ask you a question? What reason does Hasan Piker have to watch this YouTube short or TikTok for any other reason than to encourage his audience to incite violence on MorePegasus? This has less than 17 comments and less than 300 likes. Why do you think he's broadcasting it to everybody else? Why do you think he found this random channel talking about Singaporean law where his other videos have 4 fucking likes? There is no reason for him to be watching this other than the fact he wants MorePegasus to be afraid, he wants MorePegasus to be silenced, and he wants someone to find him in Singapore and do, honestly, probably awful things to him. And he's signal boosting this type of rhetoric, this type of dialogue to his fucking community that he wants to go and harass MorePegasus. And I think this is disgusting. I think this is absolutely fucking disgusting.
This person later got extremely hurt.
The only way you find something like this is if you look for something like this.
Suffered injuries. While no force was found to be excessive, the case highlighted how risky citizens' arrests can be, especially when medical emergencies or stress come into play. So, what do you do after making a citizen?
I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen a guy so drippy. What is going on in the beautiful nation state of Singapore, man? This guy's got an incredible fit.
Arrest.
He's got an incredible look.
Hand the person over to the police or bring them to the nearest police station without any delay. If it turns out that the person didn't commit a crime and you wrongly arrested them, you could sometimes be sued or even charged. So what's the bottom line? The law allows this, but it's not always the safest.
Anyway, good to know. Good to know what kind of legal options we have in the beautiful nation state of Singapore. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway,
are you noticing what he did there? He pulled it up. He said no commentary. He didn't tell anybody to do anything because the message is received. The message was received. His audience understands what he wants to say without him having to say it. That way, if they do it, well, actually, Your Honor, I didn't say anything. It sucks. This is what Hasan does. This is his MO. He finds these accounts. He sends the message. He himself says nothing. He just signal boosts those that do, who say the message for him. So that way people will go out and incite violence for him. I want to remind you that a terrorist set a bunch of old people on fire using Molotov cocktails as a state to represent hating America. And and his audience is so deranged. They were spamming Kyle Love. It's an emote of his dog. You know, the one where he abused and fucking zapped the shit out of it in order to send support to a fucking terrorist without he himself having to do it. He does this all the time. He's going to continue doing it. He's a danger to the internet. He's a danger to the United States, and he needs to be deported. And everybody fucking knows it.